Howdy, hi. It is Do Your Job Sports MLB Rundown picks and predictions for Friday, May 30th, 2025. We're looking at the best bets of the day. Let's get into the video. All right, previous day's results. I want you to take yesterday's results and invert them. It is looking like, well, currently we're 1-5. The Nationals and Mariners game still going on. We have the Nationals minus 110 on the money line. It is tied 2-2 in the bottom of the 8th. I just watched the Nationals get thrown out at home, trying to take the lead 3-2 in the top of the 8th inning. So that was not fun. Cal Raleigh had a really good pick at home, and he tagged the guy out. That made me sad. And now he's up to bat. He's probably going to hit a home run, and I will be extra sad. But who knows? So I couldn't wait to post this video. It is late, and I got stuff to do. So I'm going to recap these games. Then we'll get on to the picks for tomorrow. So our only winner so far with the over 8.5 runs in the Astros and Tampa Bay game. Unfortunately, we were on the Astros money line. They got destroyed. Tampa Bay, 13. Houston, 3. Tampa Bay took a 2-0 lead, or 3-0 lead, and heading into the bottom of the 5th inning. Houston, they then answered with 3 of their own, so it was 3-3 going into the top of the 7th. Then Tampa Bay scored 5 in the top of the 7th, and then 5 more in the top of the 8th. It was brutal. Shout out to Kiminiro, who has 6 RBIs on the day. Misner has a good day going. Yandy Diaz has a good day going. Josh Lowe, 4 at-bats, 3 hits. That'll get her done. That will get her done. Astros, you're good for nothing. I am fading you again tomorrow. However, Jose Altuve with a home run, and then Yandy Diaz also with a home run. But that means nothing when no one is on base and your team sucks. So that is the only winner. Now we get to the losers. Oh, great. Julio Rodriguez steals second. Cal Raleigh 3-0 count. I can see it coming now. Cal Raleigh 2-run bomb left field. I guess it would be right field since Cal was a lefty. God, this sucks. Anyway, with the Astros minus 115 on the money line, obviously that did not hit as Tampa Bay scored 13 runs. The only thing that makes me feel a little bit better about today is that I was basically forced to bet all these games. So that numbs the pain a little bit. We then took the Athletics plus 125 on the money line. This game was done after, what was it, 1 or 2 innings? This game was done after 2 innings. That is when they scored 8 runs. Bottom of the 2nd inning, Toronto, 8-0 already. You had Ernie Clement with a home run. You know your team is screwed when Ernie Clement is hitting bombs off you. You have serious problem when that goes on. Bo Bichette with a double. Vladdy Guerrero goes deep. Ernie Clement with another double. How many RBIs did Ernie Clement have today? Genuinely. Hold on, I'm pulling this up. Ernie Clement had 5. Good God. Who else did it to us? I mean, egregious game. Toronto scores 12. They win the game 12-0. The Athletics have 4 total hits. The Athletics have now lost 16 of their last 17 baseball games. I don't even know how you do that. That is very bad. Shout out to Jose Barrios, who went 6 innings, gave up 2 hits, struck out 9. That's a pretty good game. Pretty good game. All right, then you had the bullshit that was the second of the Philly games. We had them minus 125 on the money line and the under of 7.5 runs. I ended up getting a horrible line on this. Bryce Harper got ruled out for the second game. The Braves ended up ending this game or starting this game as a minus 120 favorite. I missed out on 40 points of value. Not that it mattered because the Phillies got destroyed, but damn, did that one hurt. Phillies get murdered. They only lose the hit department battle by 1. They got out-hit 8-7, but they lose the game 9-3. You had Austin Riley with a double. You had Ozzie Albies with a homer. You had Austin Riley with a home run. Then you had a ground out by Ozzie Albies. But you can't really beat it when multiple guys homer with multiple guys on base. Kind of tough to do that. So Atlanta wins 9-3. I think Philly ended up winning the series as they took game 1. Oh, that's good. Cal Raleigh walks. It is now 2-2, bottom of the 8th inning. Nobody out. Guys on first and second, 2-0 count. I am fucked. So it is more and more looking like I'm going 1-7 today, unless we can kind of hope the Mariners get the bases loaded. They then hit a grand slam. We lose the Nationals money line, but we hit the over. The only solace is that, oh, hold on, they got an out. Was it a strikeout? Update, app update. Let's go, we struck out. Come on. Okay, we're alive. All right, I'm going to get into the picks. Let's go. Game 1, we are going to take the better baseball team with the better pitcher on the mound. I'm actually really surprised this line is it's only minus 120. Give me the Tigers, minus 120. Give me the under 8.5 runs. Tigers, they're pretty good at baseball. They are coming off of sweeping the Giants at home. They're 17 games over 500. They have Casey Mize on the mound, who has only one recorded loss the entire year. 2.46 ERA. The Tigers are just good. Kansas City, Seth Lugo on the bump. 3-4, despite having a pretty good 3.02 ERA. Does have a slight bit of a problem this year in the lack of ability to go deep into games. His recent game log, 6, 6, 6, 6, 5, 6. He's not going 7, he's not going 8, and he's not going 9. And Kansas City's bullpen is not good. You add on top of a not good bullpen the fact that your starting lineup doesn't produce any runs, you have some serious problems for Kansas City. Their recent games, they have scored 3, 2, 4, 2, 4, 1, 3, 3, 2, 0, 3, 3, 1, one random 10-run game. They just don't score. They don't have the capability to score. They DFA'd a few of their guys. They have a lot of situational hitters based on what kind of pitcher is coming at them next. They just don't have good bats in the lineup. Bobby Witt has been struggling. He only has 5 home runs this year, which I thought was wild. This team sucks. Give me Detroit minus 120. Give me the under. Pretty easy for that one. Next game. This one's gross, but I like it. What if I told you the White Sox are only one game behind the Orioles? 18-38, 19-36. Give me the White Sox plus 1.5 runs at minus 105, then give me the over 9 runs in this game. I still don't think the Orioles are any good at baseball. In the White Sox, they're 4-6 in their last 10 games, coming off of a win against the Mets. I think that's pretty good. They have Sean Burke on the mound, 3-5 with a 4.33 ERA, going up against Zach Eflin, 3-2 with a 5.40 ERA. The Chicago White Sox have not been playing horrible ball recently. Their most recent games, they scored 9 runs, 4 runs, 1 run, but you can kind of cancel that one out because that was at the Mets. And who did they play? Who was that pitcher in that game? It was against Clay Holmes. Meh. Anyway, before that, they scored 10 runs, 4 runs, 4 runs, 5 runs. They've been hitting the ball well. And it's not like Zach Eflin is a great pitcher, so I think they can score here. Do I trust the Orioles to score? No. You should never trust the Orioles to score because they suck. They've lost 2 in a row. They're 9-17 at home this year. Again, they're 17 games under 500. This team is horrible. Their bullpen is horrible. Give me the White Sox, plus 1.5. If you want the money line, their money line is sitting at plus 185. I do not mind that at all, but if you're going to give me a 1.5 with the road team, I will take that every time at basically even money. Next game, I'm going to do the Marlins, plus 150 on the money line and the over of 8.5 runs. This Giants team has cost me a decent amount of money this year. I don't like them. Kyle Harrison's on the mound for them, 0-1 with a 3.86 ERA. Now, he's going up against Cal Quantrill, and if you just look at his ERA, you're like, holy shit, it's a 6.09. But Cal has pitched very well recently. Early in the season, he went up against just some bomb squads, but now that he's played average baseball teams, he's doing well. In his most recent starts, he has given up 1 earned, 3 earned, and 1 earned. That's not bad. Now, the only problem is he does not go deep into games. He doesn't go very far at all. I can't even say the word deep. He doesn't even make it to 6 innings. His recent outings have gone 3 1/3, 5, 4 1/3, 5, 3 2/3, and then 6. Now, the reason his ERA is high is, like I said earlier in the year, he got shelled. He played Philly, Atlanta, the Mets, and the Dodgers in 4 out of 5 games. He gave up 4, 4, 7, and 6. Like, that's going to hurt your ERA. But as of late, he hasn't been awful. He doesn't really strike guys out. But I don't think this Giants team is very good. They don't score many runs. They don't get many hits. They're 25th in batting average in the MLB at 231. They don't really hit for power either at 18th in the league. They don't steal bases. They're 27th in stolen bases. This team's not good. They're 2 games below 500 on the road. They've lost 3 in a row. Like I said, they got swept by Detroit. Now, this Marlins team isn't very good either, but they're 13 and 15 at home. So they're feisty when they're at home. I don't mind this plus 150 number at all. I like Cal. I think the Giants suck. Give me the Marlins, plus 150 on the money line. Real quick, I'm going to check the score of the Nationals game. Holy shit, they got out of the inning. It's 2-2, and we're going to the 9th. Oh, how did the Mariners choke that? First and second, no one out. What did they do? Randy Arozarena pops out. Miles Mastroboni, horrible name, ground out. Rowdy Tellez, ground out. Nice. Love to see that. Now this game, I'm going to take the Rays, plus 140 on the money line. I don't know why I didn't take them the previous day. The Rays are currently the hottest team in baseball, which no one is talking about. They're just good. They're 8-2 in their last 10 games. They've won 2 in a row. They have Ryan Pepio on the mound, 3-5 with a 3.55 ERA. Going up against Framber Valdez, 4-4 with a 3.39 ERA. I'm kind of shocked this line is so high at plus 140. Yes, Framber Valdez has been pitching well recently, but earlier this year he got shelled. Tampa Bay is hot right now. The Astros lineup hasn't been able to do shit. I don't get why this number is so large. The Astros, in their recent games, they have scored 3, 5. Okay, pause. They actually have kind of been hitting the ball pretty goddamn well. 3, 5, 11, 5, 2, 3, 9, 4. I guess not really. But the Rays have just been on fire. Their recent games, they've scored 13, 5, 2, 7, 13, 3, 3, 8, 3. Like, they're just good. Rays have been kicking ass. Plus 140 on the money line. Over 7.5 runs. Why is this line so high? I don't know. Give me the Rays, plus 140 on the money line. And that's going to do it for me in this video. Hopefully, the Nationals, I don't know what I want more. I kind of want it to go to extras, so I have the chance of hitting the Nationals money line and the over. But if the Nationals were to win 3-2, I'd take it, just so I can guarantee something back in this game. All right, that's it for me. I appreciate you all watching and tuning in, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.